Hey guys, welcome to Motorites. My name is Amit and this, as you know, is the new MG M9 electric luxury MPV. And what MG is telling us is that this is the biggest MPV, not just in its own class, but even if you compare it with cars like, say, the Toyota Vellfire or the Lexus LM or even the Kia Carnival, this is the longest car in its segment and above. Now, this entire walk around is embargoed for opinion, so I cannot let you know what I think about the car. I cannot share my opinion, but I can show you everything. So this video is going to be about showing you the car from the outside and the inside so that you can have a good look and form your opinions. We will be letting you know our opinions about the back seat on the 8th, and we'll let you know everything about this car on the 10th. Now let's have a look at the exterior of this car, and as you can see, and this is something that MG says, not me, is that this car is supposed to be very clean yet very bold. So the design is supposed to be very clean and very bold. Do you agree? Do let us know. And as you can see, this is the DRL. These are the projector lamps, and you also have the blinkers integrated in the DRL itself. Let's have a look at that as well. Now the bonnet, as you can see, is quite high, and inside of that bonnet is a 55 liters frunk, and you can have a good look at it from here. Let's close it. As you can see, there is a lot of insulation here. You have this big module for the ADAS level 2, which has 24 functions, and you also have this chrome lip right here. The 360-degree camera sits here. Have a good look at the car from the front, and let's now move towards the side. It gets these 19-inch wheels. The ground clearance has not been specified, but for reference, let me just run my hand from the bottom of the sill all the way to the road. Have a look. What do you think? What do you think of the design of the wheels as well? Do let us know in the comment section. The 360-degree view side cameras sit here, and as you can see, there is chrome on the window sills, and it goes up and goes all the way back. What do you think of the design of the car from the side? Do let us know. I won't be commenting much because we are not allowed to do that. Press this button and the motorized doors will slide all the way back. There are several ways to open the door, including from the driver's seat and from the inside as well. Now this car has a battery pack of 90 kilowatt hour, and the WLTP range is about 430 kilometers roughly. I'll have to turn that wiper off. The tailgate, as you can see, is powered, and this is the amount of space that you'll have with all 3 rows up. You can pull these straps to bring the 3rd row seats down for additional storage. You have a 12-volt power socket here, and let's put the tailgate down so that you can have a look at how the tail lamps also light up. I'll go inside the car and light up the tail lamps. There is a chrome embellishment here as well, and let me just show you how the lights look when you press the brake pedals. Alright, let's get inside the car and see the features that we have. Let me just show you the materials here. Not saying anything, but just have a look at my hands just to understand. And you have this inlay here, and you also have this ambient lighting bar here. Lock, unlock, and just have a look at the amount of space that you have. There you have the button for the power tailgate. All the windows are one touch up and down. There's some space here. As you can see, this material is a little different, and this is your handle for the door. Now as you can see, the driver's seat is fully electric. You also have electric lumbar support, and let me just get inside and show you the car from the passenger's perspective. Now let's have a look at the interior from the front side as well. And as you can see, there are no buttons here, but there are controls for the blower and the AC, and you can turn it on and off. You can go to the home screen by pressing this soft touch button here. As you can see, the steering is a 2-spoke unit, and all the controls for audio are on the right hand side, and on the left you have the control for ADAS and cruise control. And as you can see, these are the stocks here. You have this screen here which is essentially fixed, and then you have another big screen here where you have all the settings, and for most of the settings you have to go to well settings, and here you have a lot of controls. So you have the control for seats, which by the way have seat ventilation, they have seat heating, they have massage functions, and as you can see at the back also, the seats come with all of those features. We'll get to the back seat as well. It also comes with 3-way memory, and you can link the seats so that you can really stretch themselves out and enjoy themselves. So you can also have the front passenger throne setting where the co-passenger here can extend their legs and enjoy the luxury of this car. Now, apart from the seats, you also have the front sunroof control. You have the panoramic sunroof control, which is the sunroof at the back. You can fully open it. I would refrain from doing it because right now it's raining, but I'll close it quickly. You can also control the ventilation function of the sunroof, or you can just fully close it. Now, apart from that, you can also control the tailgate, which is powered by the way. You can open it, pause it and close it, and of course you have the settings for the lamps as well. Then apart from that, you have all the controls for the vehicle. The high beam is all automatic, and you have all the controls for the ambient lighting, which by the way has several colors to choose from. You have doors and windows controls, and the controls for the rear view mirrors as well. For the energy setting, you can limit the charging as much as you want to 60, 70, 80, 90 or 100%. You also have vehicle to load function here, and all the ADAS features are also here. This car comes with 24 ADAS features. Now there is a camera here that monitors the driver for drowsiness, for sleep, and even if you have a cigarette in your hand or in your mouth while driving, it will let you know that smoking is not allowed inside the car. If you're using your phone, it will give you an alert. So all of those features are enabled with that camera right there. Then you have the driving preference where you can turn the auto hold, auto power off, and temporary parking without power on or off. All of these features are there. Then apart from that, you have safety and convenience where you can have the alarm tone set to your choice. This is the noise the pedestrians will hear when the car is below 20 kilometers per hour. So you can choose that. Then this one is about your smartphone's integration. You can add or delete phones from here. Then you have the sounds. Within the sound, you have the sound effects, which is basically about the audio that you get. Then you have the display and the basic system and restore functions. All of these features can be brought to the screen by pressing this button. Of course, gets Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. It also gets Amazon Music pre-installed, and then you also have climate control button here. You can connect your USB device for your own music, or you can have Bluetooth music. Now you also have a 360-degree camera, and let's have a look at the clarity. We are not going to be telling you our opinion about how good or bad it is, but I'll show you this camera's resolution from all the angles. You let us know what you think, and then you have some settings also. Apart from that, you also have a proper 360-degree view of the car. Here, as you can see, it shows the remaining range, and there's a lot of other features also. It shows you whether the seats are buckled up and the speed and a few other features. Now if you look at the front tray, there is some space here, and you also have wireless charging function. You have two type A USB sockets and this 12-volt power socket. Then you have these two cup holders, and there is this space for whatever have you, and as you can see, the space here is this much. The seats are fully electric, and you can control a lot of stuff about the seats from the screen itself. Do let us know what you think of the dashboard, and I'll just show you whether it's hard or soft to touch. You can have a look and form your opinion, as I cannot let you know. This is the glove box. Also have a look at the design of the handle for the door panel, and also have a look at how much space you have for your bottles. Now you have these two buttons to open or shut the motorized doors. As you can see, the chauffeur can open or close the doors, and you can also operate the sunroof. Oh my god, you'll have to refrain from using the sunroof because it has just rained and the water is stalled there. Both the driver and passengers sun visors are illuminated. You also get this internal RVM which is powered by a camera, and you can turn the camera on or off by pressing this button, and if you press it for long enough it will turn into a normal mirror. Bring it back on, and then you can change the settings by pressing these two buttons here, and it allows you to adjust the brightness, the color. So right now, as you can see, it changes the tone of the color that you see on the screen. You press it again and now you can increase or decrease the brightness. Press it again and now you can change the angle. Press it again and now you can basically zoom in or out according to your preference. So that's about the front seat. You get massage functions here, and all of that can be accessed by just pressing this and going to the settings, and you can just go to seats, and now you can control every single thing. Time now to get to the business end of things, because the middle row of seats is where the boss is going to be seated, and we'll see what features we have there now. Now just get a sense of how tall the seats are, how easy or not easy it is to get inside. And here I am climbing inside. You also have this handle here. You also have these buttons for the passenger to open or shut the doors. And this is how you are seated when the seat is in the upright position. Now you have this sunroof here and a sunroof up front, and the controls for both the sunroof are here on this screen. Now this screen by itself has a lot of functions, and these seats are ventilated, heated, and also have massage function, and you have 8 different massage functions right here. You can recline the seat and extend the seat. These seats also move laterally, so when the car is stalled and you have to let people inside, they are onto the side, and once the car starts moving you can bring it to the right side as well, and you can move it left, right, front or back. Also you have these powered buttons to move the front passenger seat fore and aft and change the recline angle as well. You also have this footboard, and then you can also change the angle of the calf support, the thigh support, and these seats are 16-way adjustable, so you have the full control over the recline angle, about your lumbar support, and a lot of other things. You also have a 3-way memory, so you can save your favorite setting for the seat. And we have just started talking about all the functions here. Those were the functions only for the seat. Now you have the scenario center where you can choose from 4 presets, which are summer cool, winter warm, fresh and comfort, and rest moment. And what they'll basically do is play around with the temperature inside and the position of the windows to create a certain ambience inside of the car. Now next we have the seat linkage, which allows you to link the seat with the front seat so that you can extend the seat and enjoy yourself in a fully reclined position. Apart from that, you have AC controls here, so you can change the temperature, the flow, and the mode also. Then you have the vehicle control, where you can control the sunroofs, you can control the doors, ambient lighting colors, and within the ambient lighting you also have constant, breath, and flash modes, or you can just close the ambient lighting. You also have dome light, which essentially is the control for the lighting here and here. So the dome lighting is the roof lighting. And finally you have the vehicle control, and then you have the lock screen wallpaper setting, which allows you to change the wallpaper here. So I'm setting this wallpaper, and you can slide this armrest also, so that you don't end up touching the screen inadvertently. Now, a few other physical features that you have is this blind, you have these lights, of course the sunroof is here, and you have controls for temperature, for the sunroof, and the sunroof ventilation in the physical form also. We should refrain from opening the sunroof right now because it's raining. You have the flow control, the mode, and the blinds control also. Now, apart from all of that, I also have a physical button here to adjust the seat. And just by pressing it, as you can see, I can bring the backrest up or go the other way as well. Let me just show you this little slot here which can accommodate your cell phone. That apart, you also have this very nifty cup holder which is adjustable. Now, apart from that, you can flip the armrest open and you have some storage space here, one type C and one type A USB socket, and here you have a compartment for tissues as well. You also have this proper socket for your high powered electronic equipment. As you can see, there are two water bottles here, and the controls for the window are of course one touch. In terms of safety, this car comes with 7 airbags as standard. As I mentioned, it comes with level 2 ADAS active safety features, and this is also a Euro NCAP and Australian NCAP 5-star rated car. And then you have this screen here which you can connect through a variety of modes. You have the aux in, you can connect your phone, you have video, you have pictures, and this is your personalized entertainment hub which is available for both the passengers at the back in the middle row. And now it's time for me to go to the third row of seats, which happens by walking through the aisle. Let me just lift the seats up, and even in the default position you can have a look at the amount of space that I have. I'm not going to tell you how much or how less it is, but you form your own opinion, and this is by how much the seats will recline. Have a look at the amount of headroom I have. You have a proper 3-point seat belt for the third passenger as well, and you also have this button here to control the recline angle of the seat up front as well, so that you can maximize the space that you have for yourself. You have these seat back pockets, you have these cup holders, there is a type A socket here, a coat hook, a handle, and of course you have these AC vents along with reading lights as well for the third passenger. So that's the amount of space that you have here, and that completes our tour of the M9. The prices have not been announced, but we are estimating a launch at about 70 lakh rupees or thereabouts, give or take 5 lakh rupees. At that price point, there won't be any rival to this car because this is the only luxury electric MPV out there. We cannot say conclusively whether this will be the pricing of the car, but if it launches at that price point, do you think it brings a lot of value to the market? This will be sold through the MG Select showrooms, where you'll have a different experience from the standard MG showroom. You'll be treated like a premium customer, and there will be a lot of add-ons over the experience that you have at the MG showroom. This car is available only in this one trim which has all the features and is available in 3 colors, which you can see on the screen right now. What do you think about this car? Do let us know in the comments section. Before I sign off, a few more things that you would probably do well to know about. The battery pack is 90 kilowatt hour. The practical range WLTP will be about 430, 245 PS of power and 350 Newton meters of torque. If you like the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Motoroids, and until next time, this is your friend Amit Changani signing off. Rev hard, rev free, and drive safe.